My name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. So today we're going to ask, what does your twin flame want you to know? What does your twin flame want you to know at this time? We're going to have one pile for the Divine Masculine and one pile for the Divine Feminine. Please feel free to switch roles if you relate to the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. Okay, so we're going to ask, what does the Divine Masculine, I'm sorry, and before I begin, I just want to let you know I am doing 10-minute free readings for any of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for all of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate all of you. I am offering 10-minute free readings for anybody, any of my new subscribers. Just email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com and you can ask me your one question. Also, this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, let's start with the Divine Masculine. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know right now? What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know? Jeez, that didn't even shuffle. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know, please? 2 cards. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know? Interesting. All right. So we have 7 of Pentacles with Heart Chakra. So what the Divine Masculine wants the Divine Feminine to know is that their heart chakra is balanced, and their heart chakra it's all about loving you and, really unconditionally loving you. And their heart is in it. Okay. They want you to know that their heart is in it, and they are being patient, and they are planning. They are patiently planning something, something with you. So, but we're going to get some more clarifiers on that. Actually, let's ask now. No, actually, let's do the Divine Feminine next. We'll get clarifiers later. Let's ask this. The Divine Feminine. What does the Divine Feminine want their Divine Masculine to know right now? What does the Divine Feminine want their Divine Masculine to know right now? 2 cards. 2 cards. What does the Divine Feminine want their Divine Masculine to know, please? 2 cards. Well, we have 7 of Swords reversed, and we have 6 of Wands reversed. Interesting. It's almost like what the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to know is that they're not feeling like this is going to be a success. They don't feel like this is going to work out, and they're tired of being deceived. Like they don't want to be deceived anymore. They don't want to feel like something is being covered up, or they're just tired of having this kind of deception in their relationship. And they want their Divine Masculine to know that they're not feeling very successful in this relationship. They don't know if this relationship is going to be successful, but that's very interesting. But let's get more. Let's get more on this. Let's get more on Divine Masculine wants their Divine Feminine to know to please be patient because they're planning and their heart is in it. Okay, so far that is what the Divine Masculine wants their Divine Feminine to know. So let's get 2 more cards on that. Let's get clarifiers. Why is this here? Why is patience and planning with heart chakra here? 2 cards. What does the Divine Masculine want the Divine Feminine to know? 2 cards. 2 cards, please. Yeah, it's like we got an exact match here. We got an exact match here. So we have 6 of Wands reversed on both. Neither one is feeling very successful right now. So, but at the same time, the Divine Masculine wants you to know, or wants the Divine Feminine to know, that they're starting to use their intuition now. They want you to know that their 3rd eye chakra is being used, that they're getting out of their head and that they're starting to use their intuition. Wow, heart chakra balanced and third eye chakra balanced. That is amazing. Okay, but also letting the divine feminine know, not feeling like this is going to be successful either. So let's get more. Let's get more on this. So let's do the divine feminine side. What else does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Okay, why? Why is the Seven of Swords reversed with the Six of Wands reversed? Why? What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know, please? Two cards. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Yeah. Yeah, the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know that it's time to take some decisive action. Okay, Ace of Wands, right? That Ace of Wands with the whole spark. Where's that spark, right? Where's that beginning? Where's that beginning in passion? Okay, Knight of Swords. Okay, taking that decisive action. That's what they want their divine masculine to know. They don't feel like this is successful because there's been no decisive action and there has been no beginning in passion, right? All right, let's take a look at the divine masculine side. Let's look at it. Divine masculine side. What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? What does the divine masculine want the divine feminine to know? Two cards. Yeah. Okay, so the divine masculine wants the divine feminine to know that they actually want a triumphant success in this. Okay, they want this. They want this triumphant success. They want this Ace of Swords. Okay, but also they want you to know that their sacral chakra, I don't know why we're getting chakras on the divine masculine side, but their sacral chakra is not balanced. The sacral, it's all about more about the emotions, the desires, sexuality, creativity, could be stress related. Okay, this is not balanced in the divine masculine. Okay, so that could be, maybe a bit stressed. All right, well, that is going to block the connection. Now let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Why is this here? Why does what else does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Two cards, please. What else does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Yeah. So the divine feminine wants to let their divine masculine know that they're feeling a bit isolated and alone. Okay, and they want this lovers to pop up. I mean, they want this twin flame connection. That's what the divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know. They want this twin flame connection, and they're feeling isolated and they're feeling alone. All right, let's look at the divine masculine. What else does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Two cards. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Two cards. Okay, great. So the divine masculine wants their divine feminine to know that they want this prosperity to begin. They want this Ace of Pentacles. They want this. They want prosperity with you, with the divine feminine. And they're getting over this conflict and defeat that they've been feeling. They're getting over it. They're healing from it. They're healing from this, I don't know, like they're feeling like they're getting back on track is what they're telling me. They feel like they're finally getting back on track and that they're being patient, but they're planning, but they want to do it right this time. They want to be careful. They don't want to mess this up because their heart is in it. Their heart is in it. Okay. They're starting to use their intuition. It's like they're a little scared that it's not going to be successful. So that's why they're being more patient with this. They don't want to rush into it. Whereas the divine feminine, well, and the reason why they don't want to rush into it is because they want a triumphant success. They don't want a mini success. They want a triumphant success. They don't know what's happening here. They don't know why it's been like this. They don't know why it's been so much defeat and conflict. And all they want is this. They just want prosperity with you. Whereas the divine feminine is saying, you know, enough of this Seven of Swords here. You know, show your cards. I feel like you're being deceptive. We want some decisive action. We want this new beginning, this connection, because I'm feeling a bit isolated and alone. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get some guidance, and then we'll do some some additional messages. Okay, actually, you know what? They're telling me to do one more. They're telling me to do one more. Okay. All right, 2 cards. What else does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? What else? What else does the divine feminine want their, I'm sorry, what else does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? 2 cards. What else does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Oh, wow. Okay, I can see why they told me to do it again. Oh my gosh, we got the Lovers card. See what I'm saying? So you guys had it reversed on the divine feminine. Well, on the divine masculine side, it's upright. This is what they want. The divine masculine is telling you. The divine masculine is telling their divine feminine that this is what they want. They want it with you. They're just asking you to have some patience. They're asking you to have patience. They want to get this right. They don't want to mess this up. They want this triumphant success with you. They want it to be triumphant. They don't want it to be half-assed. They want it to be a true perfection. Okay. All right. Let's look at the divine feminine. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? 2 cards, please. What does the divine feminine want their divine masculine to know? 2 cards, please. Yeah. Well, so the divine feminine wants their divine masculine to know that this is a wise investment, that they would be stupid to go outside. They would be not, it would not be in their best interest to go with someone else, 3 of Cups reversed, because the divine feminine is the wise investment. This is where it's at. It would not be wise to go outside this relationship. That is what the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know. That makes total sense. Okay, so let's go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get some signs for each. Can I get a sign and synchronicity or some kind of guidepost for? Sorry, I'm laughing because I see this bird right outside my window. Okay, so what sign or synchronicity or guidance do you have for the divine masculine, please? What sign? I'm seeing a sign right now with this bird right outside my window. Okay, what sign will the divine masculine receive? Okay, we have 555, wake up call. Okay, 555, so the divine masculine, you may see the numbers 555. That is letting you know it's time to move in a new direction. It's time to move in a new direction when you see the numbers 555. That is your guidepost. That is your guidance. That is your guardian angels talking to you. Let's look at the divine feminine. I'll just put that back in there just in case it's the same for the divine feminine. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? I'll pull 1 card. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? 1 card. Huh. All right, so when you see a hat, divine feminine, just know you're playing a role. You're playing, okay, so you're playing the divine, but please know you are the divine masculine and the divine feminine. So it depends on, are you balancing out your own divine feminine and your own divine masculine energies? For those of you who've been on my YouTube channel for a while, you know what I'm talking about. And I can do that right now for you and tell you if you're balanced or not for the divine feminine side. That's my dog, by the way, if you hear my dog back there. right? So it's roles, meaning you're playing both. So what they're telling me, you're playing both roles. You are the divine feminine and divine masculine energies. And when you balance out both, that's when you balance out the divine masculine in the physical, and that's going to help you. And this will tell me where you're balanced or where you're imbalanced. Okay, so I have to say you're all pretty balanced. Okay, so for many of you, you are balanced because you're in that surrender mode of allowing and receptivity. You are in your earthly feminine. You are in that allowing receptivity mode. That is really going to help you, and that is putting you in balance. And then also intuition. Many of you are also in your intuition and you are balanced in your intuition. And that is also going to manifest your twin flame faster. But some of you are also a bit nervous. So if you're nervous, that means you may have some insufficient spiritual feminine. That'll put your divine masculine side a little bit out of balance when you do that. So being nervous, that's not being in a knowing, right? So be in your intuition, and this is going to help you get into your twin flame union. Being nervous is going to put a block in to your twin flame union. Okay, perfect. So let's get one more guidance, and then we'll get messages from you. Well, from your divine masculine to you, and your divine feminine to your divine masculine. Let's see here. Let's get guidance for the divine masculine first. One card, divine masculine. One card, please. All right, we got high vibes. Surrender yourself with positivity. Connect with yourself and source. Solfeggio frequencies, your tribe, right? So those solfeggio frequencies, that's those hertz. So if you listen to 528 or 432 hertz music on YouTube, that is going to raise your vibrations. That's really going to help you. Surrounding yourself with positivity at a time like this, that would be very good advice. Okay, being around your tribe, whatever uplifts you, that is going to help you right now. Let's look at guidance for the divine feminine. One card, please. Can I have guidance for the divine feminine? Happiness. Combine talent with passion. Live your dreams, helping others. Gratitude, general self-love. Whatever brings you happiness. I call this blisscipline. It is an actual word. It has been coined by somebody, and it is in the dictionary. You practice your blisscipline. You are disciplining yourself in bliss. That is going to help you big time. All right, awesome. Let's go ahead and get some messages. We'll use this deck for the divine masculine, and we'll use this deck for the divine feminine. Okay, so let's go ahead and get two cards from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know right now? Two cards. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Two cards. What does the divine masculine want their divine feminine to know? Cards. Okay. It just flew. Hold on one second. That's so funny. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got these two cards from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. I want to be authentic. I am no longer afraid. Woo! I want to be authentic. I'm no longer afraid. Yeah. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. They're just trying to find the right words to say. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. That's beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at messages from the divine feminine to the divine masculine. Two cards. Two cards from the divine feminine to what does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? Two cards. What does the divine feminine want the divine masculine to know? All right, we have. All right, so the divine feminine wants the divine masculine to know, I'm sorry I couldn't follow through with my promises. And I care too much about what others think right now. Gosh, I think we had that the last time. The divine feminine's caring a lot about others think. I guess they're surrounding people surrounding the divine feminine right now are saying, please, get off this twin flame journey. It's not going to happen, right? They're like, telling them, oh, this is, waste your time, right? So divine masculines, the divine feminine is trying very hard to, it's kind of like being a grape, right? You can kind of being squished by both sides. Like your intuition is telling you one thing, but people outside of them are telling them another. They're telling them probably to like drop it and move on. And they are caring about what other people say, right? They do care because this is their family, and their family just want to protect them. So that's why they're caring about what others think right now. But they're also sorry they couldn't follow through with a promise. So maybe there was a promise that they made that they weren't able to follow through on. All right. Well, I do hope you enjoyed that reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And thank you so much for my new subscribers. I love you all. I will talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.